Okay, I'm out here in my garage. I'm doing some more food prepping. I'm putting away this food and a little bit more today. I try to do this every single week. And I went to a yard sale today. I got these jars, 20 of them, quarter a piece, never been used. They're Kerr canning jars. The lady had bought these and said she wanted to get into canning but never did. Wanted to sell them. So you never know what you'll find. This is mixed fruit, berries, a little bit of what did I put in here? It looks like banana, a couple of bananas, but this is mainly just mixed berries. And this one here is raspberries. And the reason I do these, and I put away a lot of strawberries last week. These are all peaches. I started putting away a lot of popcorn. Now, I don't believe I have to do the way I do these, but put them in a glass jar with oxygen absorber in there. I seriously think I could just throw them in a 5-gallon bucket and they would be good for years and years, but I don't know, that's just the way I do it. And of course, beans, I got 2 different types of beans. And that's more of a staple. That's a poor man's way of prepping large volumes of food. And like anything, you can have different types of flavoring, to go with these. Kind of like potatoes, They go with anything you put in the pot. But this here, chopped ham, $1 for a can. This ham here I could make several big pots out of. This is $1. Or no, these are $3. And this single can here is $1. Now you could just eat beans if you had to, but this just adds more flavor to it. But these here, if you take this mixed fruit, now these are all freeze dried, and the raspberries and the strawberries. The reason I'm beginning to stockpile a lot of those is that if you make a lot of hardtack, and hardtack is not tasty at all, but it's something you could put away, huge sums of food for hardly nothing. You add a little bit of water to a couple hardtack biscuits. You take just a couple of these berries, put them in a mortar and pestle, and they'll crush. Beans are freeze dried, they'll crush into powder immediately. And you sprinkle them on top of that hardtack. While it's absorbing that water, it'll take on that flavor, makes it just a little more palatable, which you can look up hardtack, anybody. I'm not going to give you a recipe, it's just, they're everywhere. They literally will last hundreds of years. In fact, we still have some of them from the Civil War in the Smithsonian that are edible today, and they probably taste just as good. That's the reason for the berries. It's just an idea. Not to mention, you're going to get tired of eating, beans and rice, and even like popcorn. If you were in a terrible situation, it's more of something that brings you back to a better time, if nothing else. And it'll help fill you up, in a pinch. And for people that think they can't eat like this, you just haven't been hungry enough. And like I always say, you'd rather know this is available than to stand in line hoping that somebody else takes care of you. And if you got any kids or grandkids, you really know what I'm talking about. And for just a couple of dollars, you know, you could put this away. Literally here, you're looking at, including the jars, maybe $10. You know, you could buy a 12-pack of beer or buy this. And I ain't above not buying a 12-pack myself, but just something you need to think about.